Welcome back to WWW SmackDown. Here comes the pain. Today I do instant transmission.
In this part,
felt pain once.
This is completely still. Oh my
Phew.
god! Oh my god! What
Why?
Yeah, I told you
Are
I did
you
it. I
glitching?
told you I did instant. I told you I did instant transmission.
Wait, that wasn't a glitch?
It was
no,
OBS
that was
shitting the
a
bed.
frame. Yeah, it was OBS
Oh man, I
shitting
love
his pants.
shitting the bed. That's my favorite
Yeah.
activity.
Yeah. Carrie, you had a story. Or you had a thing.
Oh, it wasn't even a story. It was what's that song is it that you were humming before we started? Thousand Miles?
1,000 miles.
Is that what it's
yeah.
called? 1,000. Who's that by? I don't remember. But I know the
Carly
sound
Rae
of the song,
Jepsen.
but I was really?
No.
I didn't think so. But I would be open to being wrong
It
about
could
that.
be.
Anyways, I don't even care. I was staying at somebody's house one time, and they had an Amazon Alexa, I think, and you can play Amazon Radio, or I don't know what it's called, but you say like, "Hey Alexa, play smooth jazz" or whatever, and it'll play smooth jazz. I asked Alexa to play lo-fi music, and so Alexa put
Awesome.
on the lo-fi covers channel, which I will tell you is fantastic. It was playing We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus lo-fi version, and it was incredible. I was just sitting there like, is this We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus? And then it played 1,000 Miles, which is why I started thinking of that, and I started recognizing some of them. And,
Lo-fi version.
but there were some good ones, of popular songs, but for some reason the We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus lo-fi version really was what got me, because that's not what I expect a lo-fi song to be.
Lo-fi beats to shake your ass to.
Wasn't that like Miley Cyrus's debut as a risque adult woman after being a child star? Was that with that song, or was there something else?
I think it was Wrecking Ball first.
I haven't
Was it Wrecking Ball? Okay, it was around that era. I think that was
Yeah.
probably the similar
I
time.
haven't followed Miley Cyrus's career even remotely, so I couldn't answer that question.
I just know
Yeah,
that
it's a
there's a
Wrecking
tradition
Ball.
of young, I don't know if this is true for men, but I've seen this for young women who are kind of teeny pop child stars, like
Oh,
Disney
damn it,
Channel,
Carrie, you
yada.
said teeny.
Ah! I've spread the curse. But and then they become adults or just barely adults, and then decide they need to break
Yeah, they
out of
decide to
that
become whores.
cutesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go through a phase. I think JoJo Siwa did that recently, and she's coming out of that now. But it's a whole thing.
She's also straight, and a lot of people thought she was gay. It's
They
crazy.
don't think, isn't there a phenomenon for that? Don't they call that like lesbians until graduation? But like for child stars, it's like lesbians until I've had my
What?
like. Have you heard that?
I don't
No,
know what you're
never.
talking about either.
The phenomenon of
Lesbians
women
until
who
graduation?
Yeah, it's called lugs. It's women who engage with other women kind of during the college age years, but then grow up and settle down with a man. It's pretty. I know quite a few people who've done that, and like, but the women get denigrated for it. But it's like whatever. You do you. If that's you exploring, it doesn't really matter to me. But it's
leave it
a
to
known it's a known phenomenon.
I'm gonna pull out my sexist gimmick character real quick.
Oh, please do. I love
Leave it to
sexism.
leave it to a
I'm
woman
extremely
to need a
sexist.
man at the end of the day. Nice. I have a friend who was my old boss, who's a Gold Star lesbian who hates gay people.
That's inconvenient.
Yeah, well, she is gay. but
Unless she
just
always
doesn't like
wants to
gay
date
people.
straight women. Quote unquote
I-
straight women.
Yeah. Me when I date a slanted woman.
Slanted. That's my kind of woman. I like me a woman who's slanted
Anyway,
at exactly a 25-degree angle.
you said you don't know if this is a common thing for men. I do know a couple of men who did experiment with their sexuality and decided it wasn't for them.
I mean,
But-
like, fair. If you want to find out for sure.
I
go
only
for
know a couple of people who did that, and if anyone else I know did that, it was not something that I was aware of.
it. I'm sure not everybody shares widely.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, me when I'm
You're
riding the
still-
elevator in the Space Colony Arc and I need to shoot all the beetle drones.
so true. This is a Shadow the Hedgehog moment.
So
Oh wait,
true,
that
that's
actually
true.
reminds me. This weekend I showed Carrie the Snap Cube Sonic Adventure 2.
I did see
Oh,
that,
did you?
and it was funny, and I laughed at
Dude.
multiple moments. Evan can confirm.
I've come to make an announcement, man.
Carrie,
Funny knows.
she compared.
What was her
Alfred-
favorite joke?
What was your favorite joke,
Carrie,
Carrie?
what was your favorite joke?
What was my favorite
I'm
joke?
curious. Or at least one that you can
Um,
name off the top of your head that made you go hee 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 ha.
I am not. My brain is not in thinking about Sonic gag dubs right now. I need to shift gears, and it might take exactly 4 hours and 16 minutes.
One thing I do remember
Wow.
is that she multiple times was reminded of Gabe when watching Alfred Coleman's Eggman.
Yes, that
high
was
praise.
stuck out to me the most. Was like, that's totally Gabe right there. There are so many Gabe jokes that came out of
I
this.
really wouldn't be surprised. Like I wouldn't. Like I feel like there are just certain videos that Gabe just latches onto and makes part of his lexicon for a while,
Yeah.
and that's probably an example of that, maybe.
When I get some of my lexicon from the people that I'm around,
Yep.
me being every other human on the planet, me learning
Be me,
language like a
mosaic.
baby.
Yeah. Be me, mosaic of everyone I've ever known. X-pilled Y-Max.
Oh,
Oh, by the
What?
way, I have a question.
Hmm.
Why did they call you an improviser? Or was that something that was actually in the last recording session and I forgot?
That was last recording session.
All right, then we're just not gonna say
I
it,
was
and I'll
just-
see it when it goes up.
Yeah. Or it might have been off recording, but
unless
like
it happened off
after
recording.
an episode. Yeah. I just remember saying it, and Evan, you were like, "You gotta change it," and I didn't even know. So
I remember it happening,
No,
but
I
I
do
don't think
remember
I was
that happening
listening to
now.
what Gabe said.
I do remember
I just
that happening
remember the
now.
reaction to it, not the context.
Oh, it was us talking about my lines. That's what it was.
Ah, yes.
For the
yes.
manager.
Well, you know what they
The
say.
manager.
Early to bed, early to catch the worm. Or is it the bagel? I like how that guy just kind of wandered
Early to
into
bed.
the screen, so I was like, oh shit!
The spotting animations are really funny. It's like the jackals will just like point at you and yell. The elites will do the same, but the grunts will do like a jump scare animation where they just like jump in place and just immediately start running.
I feel like a lot of these guys
Children.
are very much afraid of you.
Yeah, so we'll find this out in the later games, but because of what Master Chief does here, basically single-handedly on this ring, the Covenant basically like turn you into this urban legend myth and just call you the demon, because they're so fucking scared of you coming to this ring, this holy relic alone, and
Decimating
doing
an
what we do
entire
at the end
army
of the game.
single-handedly.
Yeah, pretty epic.
That's my favorite pastime. Well, that's one of my favorite pastimes. I
One of
probably
your
said I've had a
favorite
lot of favorite
pastimes.
pastimes here on June Pro Commentaries.
What's your favorite pastime?
Well, I did earlier say shitting the bed was one of my favorite ones. That's definitely up there. So is
Yeah.
being a lesbian until graduation.
Mm-hmm. So wait, hold on.
Even
Carrie,
though I
you said
haven't
the
been in
acronym
school
is
in like
LUG.
9 years. Yeah.
So you say the acronym is LUGS, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's the case, and one of the ladies engaging in coital relations reaches climax, do you call that a lug nut?
Shut the fuck up, Gabe. Gabe. We're gonna have to put you down for that one.
No, that one was funny.
That was actually really funny. I'll
That
revive
was
you if Evan
epic.
puts you down. I have my
That makes
defibrillator
me-
ready.
that makes-
I'm trained. I'm actually not. I was at one
Anyone-
point though.
Nah, dude, AEDs are super easy to use.
Better
You
watch
put
out.
them
Carrie's
on
got a
the-
defibrillator and she doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah. She plays Battlefield 3 and runs up to enemies and defibs them to death.
I play
This guy's gonna get a back shot.
Left
Once
4
again,
Dead.
these guys
and
really
Leaf
have a
and
butt.
They
Man,
do.
me
They
too have a
cheat
butt. Wow, we're just like them.
out. Persona running gags be like, I
I'm
think
actually
I
sitting
cracked
on
my
mine right
butt.
now.
It's already cracked.
I have my
Funny.
window open. I hope no one's walking by hearing me. Actually, I do. They're gonna have a great night.
Yeah. The squad of goons.
The Goon Squad, if you
from,
will.
From Space Jam.
It's just
Space
kind
Jam
of
2.
it's kind of weird having no music.
Yeah, there's points in this game where it's just like nothing.
I mean, I don't dislike it. It's just not what I'm used to.
Yeah, there would be like, because I think the musical cues are saved for like set pieces or events that happen, versus having like a background ambiance that is just like the sounds of combat. Dare I say, it would go on to evolve to have a consistent soundtrack throughout, though. Get it? Combat evolved.
I'm sorry, I took a really big bite out of a crunchy piece of toast right at the punchline, so I totally missed it.
Okay, just because of that, I'm not going to repeat it. If you would have said like something like, "Oh, I was taking a bite out of my double extra crunchy chia seed pudding," I may have forgiven you because that's like a carry food. But like toast is too normal for you.
It's sourdough avocado toast. Is that with microgreens and beets? Is that carry enough for you?
Carrie, how can you afford rent with that?
Stop wasting your
microgreens and
money,
the
Carrie.
The avocado and the microgreens, not necessarily, but the fucking beets.
Yeah.
You know how much those pair of headphones are? It was like $340 retail.
I don't use Beats headphones. I use Bose headphones.
Bose.
It's because I beat
Yeah,
up
my
Evan's
skull
headphones.
candies.
I won.
Whoa. Why? I
Because
just
I'm
imagine
strong.
it's the Street Fighter. Yeah, real. I just imagine the Street Fighter car minigame, but it's your headphones instead.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is, but yeah.
It's just you beat the
here's
shit
the
out of a
music.
car. That's the
Yeah.
whole minigame.
Yeah. All right, that guy's
Sometimes I
gonna be left
forget that
alone.
the first couple Street Fighter games had minigames in them.
Oh, you
Yeah.
just smacked him right at the end.
Yeah, give him a little bonk on his head.
I love
We ate
little
that.
bonk.
Eat these though.
So anyway, Nintendo Direct on Friday,
Yeah. What time is it? 6?
6 a.m.
Can I even wake up for that? I can probably wake up for that.
Why is it so
Woken up
early?
for that before.
Is that so it'll
I have,
likely hit
but-
the most time zones worldwide? That
yes,
when
that's the
people are
exact
awake?
reason. That's the exact
Mhm.
reason.
Yeah.
Rip people in Hawaii.
Yeah. Someone had to get the short end of the stick. And
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, there are like the middle of the Pacific Ocean is probably the least populated area of the entire planet.
That's probably factually
Um,
accurate, unless you're talking about Antarctica. But Antarctica spans a lot of time zones, likely.
That's cheating. Yeah.
Does Antarctica have its
They
own
got-
time zone? How does that work? I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, it's GCT, Glacier Continental.
That's really good.
Do they have daylight saving time in Antarctica?
I think it's just
that's called
either.
polar night. That's called winter.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Daylight saving means you're saving the day. Means you have more daylight. So that's the polar day. That's summer.
Yeah, I don't.
I
think
thought it meant you were like
Antarctica gets a
saving
lot
the
of-
daylight for later, but then I forget that daylight savings. Like, no, you're actually wanting the daylight.
Well, it's the southern
No.
hemisphere,
Yeah.
so summer is winter and winter is summer. Man, that guy didn't stand a
Yeah.
chance.
No,
I
this
mean, they
is
still
like.
call it summer and winter though, according to the temperature.
Yeah, there's cold or like. I'm developing
Oh, wow.
hypothermia upon stepping outside for 1 second.
There's a really interesting time zone map of Antarctica on the Time in Antarctica Wikipedia page, and I am going to share it with you all.
Yeah, what's up?
Because I'm sure you'll be just as fascinated as I am. No sarcasm intended. And by no sarcasm intended, I mean lots of sarcasm. All right, here it goes. That's kind of what I was thinking. I thought it might look like a little bit like a pie, but
Yeah, that's what I guessed.
I love the part where there's the border and then the time. Like if you were to step in one side of the border, it would be one time, and if you were to step in the other side, it'd be like 8 hours ahead. Now that's time travel if there ever is one.
It
I
sure
forget
is.
the name of this song, but it's pretty cool.
It's called
It's like
Snake Eater.
Snake eater?
no, it's not true.
Have you ever eaten a snake? My dad has.
Why would he do that? Was he yummy?
He was in the desert. He shot a rattlesnake and then he cooked it over a fire.
Tasty.
That's metal.
It really is. Like he started a
cool.
fire and then he roasted one like a marshmallow over an open fire.
All right.
Dude,
but
your dad sounds
Carrie,
fucking cool. You should introduce me as the guy who said massive two shits.
I've told him about you and he really appreciates that joke. He likes to quote
That's
it.
what I mean. Hell yeah.
Hey, Carrie, I have a question. Does your dad go in the rain some days?
Yeah,
Does your-
he's pretty weather tolerant.
Does your dad feed on a tree frog some days?
Wouldn't surprise me. I don't know where we're going with this.
I get it.
It's the lyrics to Snake Eater.
It's the lyrics to hit song Snake Eater by
Oh, I live under a rock.
sung by Solid Snake with lyrics
Solid
by
Snake.
Solid Snake.
No, sorry, I should say it different. I mean,
Produced
no, that
by
is not
Hideo
Solid Snake.
Kojima. That is not Solid Snake.
I'm about
Oh,
to
since
live
we're
even
nearing the end of
deeper
the-
under a rock. I'm excited.
Carrie when she's a worm.
All right.
I am a worm and no man.
So, Carrie,
Quoting the Bible.
Snake Eater is the main theme of
Wait.
Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. Ooh, look at what the heck?
What the fuck is going
Is
on?
that a glitch?
That's the end of the part?
Wow,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, this game's physics engine is a little silly. And sometimes
Okay.
when a weapon is exploited or an enemy dies next to a slanted surface, instead of landing diagonally on the surface, basically its impact mapping doesn't know what the fuck is going on, so it just infinitely spins until it finds a flat surface.
Can I just
Yeah,
say
live in the dream.
Can I just say real quick? I like how when Carrie and I record games for this channel, we meticulously follow the narrative structure of the plot and find a good place to leave off on. And then when Gabe
Yes.
records something, he's like, "Yeah, that's funny. Let's end it there."
Speed.
That's literally my thought process. I'm just like, this part's like this part's over 15 minutes. Spin.
Next time on Junpro
yeah.
comes more spin.
Heh.